Joining us in studio is SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla, who's been following the story. Calvin, thank you so much and welcome to On Point. A very dramatic events unfolding there in Sandringham. What can you tell us, particularly about what has happened? Of course, we've heard from the Hawks about what has happened, but from what you saw when you went to Sandringham, and what do you know for sure?
Good afternoon to you, Diabo, and to our SABC viewers at home. It's the last person that I'm saying two compliments. I've been saying compliments since from the first, so I think now we are moving on. Yeah. We were in Sandringham today, as you could hear the spokesperson from the Hawks saying, explaining about what happened. But when we went there with our video journalist, when we managed to see the house, it's a quiet place. I think people who are staying there are the ones who are called middle income earners. It's a quiet place. It's not far from Sandton and Alexandra. So when we went there, the place was cordoned off. Police were there, but they did not want to engage us because we wanted to get more questions. But the person that we found there, one of their neighbors told SABC News that last night at the Yabo, when they were about to sleep, they could hear a noise coming from the same house that I'm talking about. Glasses were being broken, people were coming out using windows to escape, others were crying. They came out and they slept on the grass. There's a grass there, and when they tried to attend to them, asking them what is happening, you could hear that they could not speak proper English because we were told that they kept on shouting, Ethiopia, Ethiopia, Ethiopia. Okay. And I think on that they were trying to indicate that we are Ethiopians and we can't speak your language, but we need help. Police were called. The members of the CPF were called, and police, when they came, they tried to monitor the situation because even themselves, they tried to engage them, to have a conversation with them, but unfortunately they couldn't. At last, they managed to get someone who could try to speak English, putting a sentence saying that, no, we are being kidnapped here, we are from Ethiopia, we are being kidnapped here, and we don't know where to go, and others are gone already. So that is when police knew that, okay, this is a human trafficking issue and we need to attend to it.
From the information that you know, and when you did engage with the Hawks, do we have an idea of how they landed in South Africa?
They don't know as yet. They are saying, they are telling SABC News that it's a criminal investigation. You know, police, when they don't want to reveal much, they will tell you that we are still investigating. We are still asking ourselves that question as well, because so many people in one place, and we are wondering for how long they have been kept in that place.
Yeah, and where are they now? I believe we're talking about more than 20 people here, 26 people?
Yeah, 26 people there. Well, some of them, as I'm telling you, that they were trying to jump out of their house using windows. That would, logic will tell you, sorry, that the house was locked.
Yeah.
And that will tell you that they didn't have keys. That is why they opted to jump out of the windows. And that shows you that they were kept against their will. And the others got injured and they were taken to hospital. They didn't want to tell us which hospital is it. And then they told us that others that are safe, they have been kept in a place of safety. But what I can tell you is that those people, there are people who were apprehended. They are suspects. They are appearing in court on Monday. We were told by the Hawks that even those people who they think that are the ones who kept these people against their will are also from Ethiopia.
Oh, that's interesting. I know that you cover a lot of similar cases. From your understanding and your expertise of covering these cases, what do you think? Do you think that this could be a case of human trafficking, and this is a case that we will likely see to blow up in the next few days? Yeah,
I think this case will blow up in the next few days because in most cases when we cover these stories, you know, Gauteng is the center or an economic hub in Africa. So if someone is talking about going to Gauteng, it's letting you, it's telling you that, okay, let's go to Gauteng or Johannesburg. There you will have a better life. And if you are coming from places like your Ethiopia, then you will come to Gauteng and only to find out that on your way you are being kidnapped. But I can tell you that the story is going to blow up. It's going to be big because Hawks told us that they are still trying to find out other people because they do believe that there are so many people that were involved here.
Yeah. Now, 26 people, it's a lot of people, and those that are in hospital. Do we know when they appear in court? I can imagine it will be next week, sometime early next week. Do you have an idea?
Yeah.
At which court?
Though the three suspects
yes, the
that
three
I'm talking
suspects
about,
that you are referring to.
are appearing in court. Definitely, they are appearing in court on Monday.
Okay.
But we don't know which court. But logic will tell you that it should be a court around Johannesburg. That would be Johannesburg Magistrate Court.
Okay. As usual, we'll trust you to bring us the blow-by-blow of this case, and we'll definitely keep watch on it. Calvin Dludla, thank you so much for your time. I've been speaking to Calvin Dludla on that developing story.